still streaming? Yeah, I just got on. Saw you streaming earlier. I just want a hug. I just want to play. Don't run from me. Why? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I was going for a slide. Yo, I took that hit on purpose so I could instinct. I should have just stayed back. I had the life lead. Alright, alright. this is not such a good matchup for Glacius. Because that'll get just projectiles all day. First game tonight. First game tonight. It's all good. like I had a good start. I started and it said like I lost points because the last game was disconnected, but my game crashed. Like my last time I played, it's like I couldn't exit, I couldn't do anything. I was disconnected from the server. Couldn't connect to any matches or whatever, so. And now it tells me that I was penalized for like disconnected. I didn't disconnect it at all.
killing me.
I don't know, man. This connection's really laggy. Really suspect. It wasn't that bad at first. I'm playing the music off YouTube, so I don't know. Maybe it's the music.
Welcome, Glacius.
Starting off really bad tonight. Game crashed on me the last time I played. I ended the game. I won my match, but it said like I couldn't log into the server, so I was disconnected. I got back on and said that I disconnected from the match and I lost points. And the last couple matches were a bit laggy, so I know, right? Every single frame. And this guy left. Yeah, hopefully these next couple matches won't be as laggy. Cause I stopped the music. I was playing some YouTube, but I have the power and everything to run multiple resources without affecting the stream or latency of a game. But I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. So I'm just gonna I just shut off the music from the YouTube, just to kind of see if if it was the music I was playing.
Welcome, Glacius.
And I picked Code Cuts earlier, who just like ran away from me all day, but I had to get in, so pretty much I was getting like chipped out, and whenever I got in, well, he played the match perfectly, so but because I taught him, I taught him a few things. So I mean, if he didn't beat me, then I probably would have been more upset because
Fight on.
You got probation warning? Oh man, that sucks. Yes, dude, it's like the first it happened to me on Steam. First time for me on Steam. So, and there was I think it was a killer too, so it was like 50 points that I lost. The first match was fine. The second match, serious? Oh, okay, well, I don't know. I'm gonna reset. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like restart KI. Maybe it's the Steam. Maybe it's Steam. I know like Steam's not like all perfect or anything, so maybe it's Steam. I rarely play on the Xbox. I only play on the Xbox if I'm having trouble connecting on the Windows 10 platform, and I'm playing someone. So when there's an online tournament, I don't want to risk being disconnected or any issues, because sometimes I get the issue where on the Windows 10 platform, when I select the characters and just like it auto scrolls and I can't do anything about it. I can't unplug and replug and controller. I have to reshut down. I have to pretty much restart my PC. So I don't want to risk getting disqualified or anything through the Windows 10 app. So I play. It's the only time I use the Xbox version. Or when I couldn't get this working, when I couldn't get my controller working, then I played Xbox One and I had connected through my my capture card. So it really depends. Right now, I'm just kind of focused on PC because it's stronger. I like the graphics. It's a bit more. It's sharper and everything. The load time's a lot faster too.
Glacius.
Like I tried running Windows 10 the other day, and I couldn't. It was like it just kept auto scrolling down. I couldn't select anything. I could select mode, but I really couldn't like use left or right. I couldn't really. It just all haywired. I couldn't control any of the X inputs.
Fight.
my goodness.
Take that!
Look out!
Take that! Take that!
Control!
What's going on?
Coming through!
Monster combo!
Coming!
Oh my goodness.
Take that!
Combo breaker! Extreme combo!
I can't do this.
Ready? Fight!
Coming through! Take that!
Combo breaker! Combo breaker! Extreme combo! Combo breaker! Danger, danger! Solid! Ready! Fight!
Take that! Take that! Take that!
Combo breaker!
Take that!
Oh, she died. She
Combo
moaned.
breaker!
Dude. Oh my. Okay, I don't have anything running either because I shut everything down. Normally I have like multiple tabs open. I have this open. I have no problem. I don't know what it is with tonight. Maybe it's Steam. Maybe it's the server. It has to be. It has to be a server because I mean that would affect anything else that's playing too. Like that, you know, well, no, it would affect the music streaming and everything, but still,
Glacius!
hopefully this doesn't lag. Yo, Uchiha XO, are you experiencing lag tonight? Like I just jumped on and like pretty much every single one of my matches has been really laggy. So I don't know if you have a mic on or anything, but you can crouch twice, I guess, when a round starts to kind of acknowledge that it's been lagging for you when the game starts. Maybe we got disconnected. Oh my goodness. You know, I played earlier and I wasn't going to like stream, but I saw everyone else like it seems like for some reason today everyone's streaming today. Like Gutter Magic was streaming KI. Like I started streaming and Gutter Magic was streaming KI. LCD was streaming. Yo, thumbs down. Yo, thanks for the follow.
Glacius!
Yeah, LCD was streaming, and I played him twice, and lost him twice. So like the first one was pretty close. Tazu, crouch twice if you've been like experiencing lag all night. I just got on, and every single one match has been really laggy.
Ready! Fight!
That's a no.
Combo breaker!
Thank you for answering my question.
Fight!
Don't do that. Yeah, it does look a lot better, huh? Like code cuts. He was my first match, and I had no problem with him because every match afterwards I was a bit laggy. That one seemed fine. He didn't want to acknowledge anything. He just wanted to go and straight run, dash towards me to get it on. Ran into an ass whooping. Yeah, I cooked earlier. I was like, mother-in-law wasn't home yet, so I had to find something to cook for the kids. Eat my second or third helping. Excuse me. Pretty much like that's like my first real meal today. Pretty much just drinking a lot of green tea all day today. A lot of green tea, some water. This is gonna give me the carbs, everything I need. I'm gonna hit the gym later. Usually I hit the gym at night because it's the best time in my schedule to hit the gym. Hopefully I can find a match for one. Two, find a match that's not laggy. Let me see. You see that guy Zero up there, up above? This guy is from Russia. Yeah, it's got to be. It's, you know, it's probably Steam itself. I know Steam has issues sometimes, so it's probably the Steam servers. Yeah, but this guy is from Russia, and when I finally matched up to him and started playing him, I was beating him, and he has this tendency to get on the mic and go boo. You know, like I don't understand what he's saying, but I know it's a couple insults because he added me, and then he like called me a scrub and all that stuff, and like one of the first to 10, and then he removed me from friends. Like he added me as a friend and removed me. Then I haven't heard from him since. So I thought I was blocked for a while. Then I started running him again a couple days ago, and been beating him a couple more times. He plays Omen. That's his main guy. Omen. He has a he plays Idol, and he plays Gargus, and it's another character he's playing. I beat them all. I think I lost his Idol once, but yeah, he was saying something like earlier I streamed earlier today, and he was saying something about jumping, whatever. So, dude, that's all he's doing, throwing projectiles and jumping himself. So I'm supposed to just stand there, right? So now I'm not gonna stand there and get opened up. He's complaining about me jumping. It's like, dude, it's like, look, I'm not gonna play I'm playing my game. I'm playing smart. I'm not gonna go and fall for any setups that you have. I'm not gonna do what you want me to do. So if you want to complain about jumping, say, hey, you know, there's like no jumping for either of us. But you know.
Ready. Fight!
Gotta be fancy.
Beastly combo.
I got punished for it.
Fight.
No, why the
Master. Master combo.
Gotta be fancy. And I paid the price.
Ready. Fight. Combo breaker. Solid. Master.
Ice pick.
Ready. Fight. Master combo. Combo breaker.
Come on.
Awesome combo.
Yeah, so anyways, I don't mind like trash talk, you know, you could like if it's like respectful, but this guy was like, man, it's like, dude, you lost. And you're like make all these gestures and whatever. Like I'm not great or anything, you know, so it's like I think I'm decent, but still. I'm just waiting for more people to get up on the Steam version. And I just saw a link asking, are you ready for like the holiday Steam sales and stuff? You know how everything, a lot of these Steam games go on sale like at mad discounted prices. So what I think is gonna happen is that I think KI would be one of those games that would be discounted, but it won't be for like dirt cheap. It'll probably be for like maybe $20, you know, $19.99, maybe $14.99. Because right now it's what, $39.99, and it's on Steam. So if anything, I could see it being down cheap as $20, and I would get a lot more people to pick up KI for PC that doesn't have Windows 10, and then maybe more people to play. But right now it's just a lot of, it's a mix of, it's mostly, I want to say like 80% of new players, and then 20% from people that played on Xbox One, or they don't have Windows 10. They wanted to get it on PC, but they didn't want to get Windows 10. So they kept playing on Xbox One. And you can tell, like when you first started, when this game first dropped, like officially, and you playing through rank, it was a grind, because you started out. You start off in. Well, I started off the bronze. Believe it or not, I won all my matches except for one, and my promotion match, I lost to a killer, and I still got put in bronze. if I were to reset my rank on the Xbox One version and play through and went out on my qualification tier, I would start off in the Go tier. But it took like forever in a day to just take all these points because you're not fighting much people. You're fighting a lot of qualifiers, your bronze, and silver tiers. You rarely run to any gold tiers and hardly any killers because like first week there's only like eight killers, like right at the killers. And I think when I finally made killer, I was like number 26 or something. So you think it had been the server? It seems to be better now, right? Like all these matches seem to be pretty solid, right? No lag or anything. These last 2 or 3 matches that I had.
Ready. Fight! Supreme victory!
I am out of green tea. This is like my last bag or my last cup of green tea. Then I had to resort back to the regular lemon Lipton iced tea. Is that a perfect? Guess it was a perfect. Yo, food social. Can you believe that? Do any of you guys watch any of those the food social channels where people are they're either cooking or they're eating food? It's like the other week I was going through the IRL channel and there's some Asian guy just eating. You can hear like 700 people watching him. You know, 7 people like viewers, and he was just eating like noodles or whatever. It's crazy. In other news, I didn't know this. I was going through my oh, Rick is online. I might run to Rick. If you don't know who Rick is the TO for Combo Breaker, and he has a sick Glacius. So I ran every time I ran maybe like twice so far in Steam, and lost each time. But where I was getting at, oh yeah, so I was checking out my my dashboard for the streaming, my for Twitch, my Twitch dashboard, and I noticed I got like yeah, invited to be like an affiliate or whatever. So you got to go through this process. You got to watch like the it's like the introduction crap or something, you know. whatever you gotta do, so you can get bits and your subscribe button and everything. So didn't I tell you, yo, Rick, what's going on? I was just talking about you. I saw you. I saw the little toaster saying that you're online. So, anyways, yeah, I'm still waiting for the tax review to come through to get the review to get it approved, so I can finalize all that, so I can have like my subscription button. I'm telling you, it's like the best Glacius right here. Way better than me. Just subscribe.
Supreme victory!
Gotta love the mirror matches.
Ready! Fight!
Oh my goodness. What is going on? Oh. Damn it. I don't know. It's got to be the Steam server. Cuz I lost that match. I lost that match. Fair and square. Yeah, I know what happened, but got disconnected.
Glacius!
And you most certainly did win that match.
Fight on!
Oh, the strawberry bubblegum Glacius. Nice.
Ready! Fight!
get my gosh, the council on the cold shoulder.
Awesome
The
victory.
first one? Yeah, that's the first one.
Ready. Fight!
Is that autocorrect? That was nice. See? I screwed that up. Like I didn't recover in time. That cold shoulder.
Welcome.
Let's go.
Glacius.
Are we the only people online? Are we the only ones playing K on Steam right now? And I am running out of tea.
Ready. Fight.
Liquidize.
Ready. Fight! Ready. Fight!
Yeah, I know, right? Yo, I need to play someone else. Okay. Let me see if I get him again. Are we the only people playing right now? Don't tell me we're the only people on Steam playing KI.
Welcome, Glacius.
Thank you. I thought I was like the only one on Steam playing. Me and Rick. Getting my ass handed to me. Well, if you didn't want to play, say something.
Welcome,
So what?
Glacius.
I swear, man, it's like we're the only ones online right now.
Fight on.
Oh, where's the no Glacius?
Ready. Fight! Ready. Fight! Uno combo. Ready. Fight!
That's not dash! I did not dash. I did not dash. Jesus
Crazy
Christ.
combo. Ready. Fight. Combo breaker. Solid. Combo breaker. Insane combo. Combo breaker. Fight. Combo breaker. Combo breaker. Solid. Master combo. Danger, danger.
Oh my. I messed up in the beginning of the round.
Awesome victory.
That input error. Glacius don't lose the RAM. You see, he can nullify. You see, that match is winnable. That match is winnable, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you say that General Rom cannot beat Glacius. It's you have to use a krill a lot, because I think it nullifies the shatter. Do you have a headset, Rick?
Glacius.
I'm trying to tell people that I'm pretty sure that the krill that nullifies shatter, right? I haven't really played much with Rom.
Fight on. Ready. Fight. Glacius combo. One.
It's like, okay, lower body and vulnerable. That one, right?
Ready. Fight!
That was with liquid eyes. Oh my goodness. I was supposed to be liquid eyes. It's like I was holding down back, I guess, or down forward to liquid eyes forward a little bit. I guess the shadow punch.
Combo. Fight.
Yo, when Ron gets in,
Awesome
it gets scary.
victory.
It get really scary. Let's gotta zone him out, and not do the mistakes I do. Is like, okay, so you see where he was about half a screen where it is not safe to you can't really answer it because he has that jumping, I believe, roundhouse. It's gonna catch you, and it crosses up too. It's really good. He should be up here too. Like, yeah, there he goes. He's coming up. He's right ahead LCD, and like LCD was in 6th on the leaderboards, and the hot. I don't think he was. Let me see. Everyone's fairly. Well, he's got a lot of. He beat me a couple times, so yeah, he's beat me a couple times. So I gave him like, I don't know, 200 points, something like that. So he was right. He was already. I think he was already top 10 before. And then now, like with all the points you get from me, he jumped up to 5th. Yeah, but Rick is a really strong player. I don't see him enter a lot of major events because he's always running around. He's always assisting. He's a TO, running brackets and whatnot. He has his own event, like I said, a combo breaker. We added him to the TO team for Evo this year.
Glacius.
It's great having him on board on our team for Evo. He also helps out with CEO. So I think he enters like the tournaments that he's in, and he does really well for the most part. He's like a really strong player. I dropped it.
Ready. Fight.
That armor. Hey, LeFantis, I don't know if you can hear me. Are you you learning Ritter now?
Ready.
Right?
Ready. Fight. Combo. Ready. Fight. Combo breaker. Combo breaker.
I should just went for the damage.
Combo. Combo breaker.
Oh, I need to get back into the 8900s. And hopefully Zero is on, or some another killer is on, other than me and Rick. It is 12:06. I'll probably stream for about 20 more minutes and then I have to hit the gym. I usually hit the gym around this time. And there's two reasons. Main two reasons is one, 24 hours and I have time to do whatever. And two, if it's leg day, I have all the plates I need. It's not being used. I can use it on the leg press. Because I go to a gym called Planet Fitness. And they do not cater to bodybuilders or none of those extreme powerlifting or anything like that. So what you see is what you get. You got a lot of Smith machines. There's a lot of there's cable machines, pretty much a lot of machine-based exercise equipment. The only free weights they have is they have a couple of dumbbells, but they go up to 60 pounds, 60, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, they go up to 60, and the dumbbells go up to 75. You know, so the maximum that I could do if I was doing chest, if I was doing dumbbell chest presses, then it would be 75. Which is the max weights that they have there. But again, the reason why that is, they don't cater to these the bodybuilders or powerlifters, anything like that. So it's pretty much like general, you know, mom and dad, grandma, you know, a person trying to get back in shape type of thing. And it's nice because you don't have the people in there grunting and throwing weights around or whatever. You're not, you know, all that distraction and that nonsense. So it's like going there because I don't have to feel intimidated. Well, not like intimidated. You don't have to worry about all that mess. It's like distraction. I think it's like, you know, more of a distraction. I'm trying to work over here and I'm here, you grunting and throwing weights around, you know. I could just take my time. You know, that people are more friendly than like jerks or whatever. So if you need to hop on the equipment, or you need to, like, hey, you know, get some reps in with whatever machine they're on, you know, it's no problem. It's not like some guy where they're hogging up like 3 machines, you know, like some kind of rotation. And then like they have the Ghost Gym that we have here. They close at 10 or 11, and it's like super expensive. So I mean, they have the weights and have, you know, like the pull-up bar they have there, but it's just too rich for my blood, you know. So it's like, just keep it simple, pay my $10 a month, you know, plus the black card privileges, which I don't really use as much, but it's not a bad deal for what I go to the gym in the first place. I just go to gyms to get back in shape. I don't go there to get swole, as they say, or whatever. I'm just trying to get back in shape. pretty much lose body fat. Pretty much like my main objective right now. I surprisingly am down to 190 from like I was like 215 around Evo times around 215. And now because of my dieting, for the past 2 weeks, it's mainly because I've been drinking a lot of fluids and my dieting. I'm down to about 190.
Supreme victory!
One of the Phantoms is still alive.
Ready!
Fight!
Combo breaker!
Oh, my husband canceled that.
Fight! Supreme victory!
Yo, so what is everyone up to tonight? It is 12:13 here Central Standard Time. Pretty much it is Wednesday. It is hump day.
Glacius!
Church day / no practice day. Actually, end of our March season's done. You know, we had UAL Saturday and we placed the first division, which is awesome. So we are done with contests and competitions and whatnot. We still have like 3 football games though, so, and I doubt we make playoffs. So once the last football game is done, it is a wrap. And then it's off to concert season where we're working on concert music. Oh, why? That just dropped.
Monster combo! Insane combo!
Don't you
victory!
play Sako? The realist? I could have sworn I played your Sako before.
Ready. Fight! Combo breaker! Combo breaker! Walk out! Combo breaker! Triple! Ready! Fight!
Should have got the shadow counter, but it didn't go off for some reason. Just did it like this.
Ready. Fight. Walk out. Monster combo. Combo breaker. Triple. Combo breaker. Awesome victory!
Okay, that's what I thought. Crow nullifies shatter. Yeah, so he sent me a tweet, and then the tweet says Crow nullifies shatter. GG's. Trying to see who else is playing. Like, I still don't get how to view the games and stuff in on Twitch. I don't know if why'd I how do I select game? Oh, browse. Okay, browse. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, so Infilament is streaming. Okay, so you know who Infilament is. Infilament is the guy who's made the ultimate and god tier KI guide free. It's online. So he's playing right now. He's streaming. They have Code Cuts is streaming. Benches, like some new guy. You know, so a lot more people that pretty much a lot more interesting than I am. So I'm not much of an entertainer. But I don't think that the server is lagging as bad, so I can put some, put music back on. the cold cuts again. you're still recovering from that chunk. You're still recovering. So that should have hit. Damn it. That should have hit. Because he was still chunking up. I get you. Oh, that's gotta be chill. Yo, what's up, cool? Yo, that match was crazy because I was trying to get down on you, and you just like evading. I was like, this guy. Like I played as Glacius. He messed it up wrong on me. I knew. I saw the liquidizing shot. Then he got me on the recovery. Gotta get back to easy. How's that? Is that much better? You seen Grandma's Boy, right? Everyone sees Grandma's Boy, right? So like, you know, it's like where he walks in and like the music's too loud. Say, hey, what's wrong? What's the matter, Kane? And it's like, oh, nothing. I just don't like techno. You would if you had robot ears. Still? Man, I tell you, if you had robot ears, code cuts, it wouldn't be tell. Look at this. Look at how loud this is. You see where I have it at? I have it at like 10%. How's that? That much better? Okay, all right. Save. Let's see if I get one more win to end the night. One more match. I need a W to close it out. I'm not leaving without a W. And that Agonon's matchup is really, really rough when he has chunks. I have to be really patient with that matchup if he has chunks. I have to be careful when I summon Hail, because he can do the dashing punch or whatever, power line or whatever that move he has. If he builds up chunk, he can put up walls behind me and he can punch me through those walls. So I have to be very patient with that matchup. Dude, I want another. I was trying to hope that I run into you again because, like, man, it's like I felt that you got the gist of the matchup. You was doing exactly what you needed to keep me out, and I was trying to get in, and like my strategy was, okay, well, you know, I can build meter, and then get the life lead. But then what happened? I think the game 2 or whatever is I screwed up. Oh yeah, I was gonna rush it. Down. But you know, hey, if I was a Shago player, I'd do the same thing. I mean, I'm a zoner, so I know exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm going up against Tusk, which is like the opposite. Alright, try it again. I wasn't satisfied with that win. I know I said I was gonna get off, but I want to get a better win than that. I gotta finish my food so I can have the energy for the gym.
Welcome.
You play anybody else but Glacius?
I played Kilgore, Fulgore.
Well, I know I can't beat you with your Glacius. I know that for a fact.
Kilgore.
Let's play Hisako. You had a pretty good Sako, I think, like when we first played.
No, it's not that great, man.
No?
It's alright.
Well, you think
Alright.
like Hisako is a counter to Glacius. So, like for
It's
future
hard to,
reference,
especially if you're a zone character.
yeah, for future
Zone.
reference, if you're going against the Glacius, Hisako right there. It's a good counter.
You got a gold kill door too. Have you beaten Zero?
Is that?
Have you beaten Zero before?
Oh yeah, a couple times.
What's up?
Ready. Fight.
Fought him earlier. Yeah, my buddy Cold Cuts.
I got a good kill door.
I want to do. Oh, thanks, appreciate it. Pretty good. Have another round. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Pretty nasty with them.
Ready. Fight.
Yeah, my Coca said he wasn't talking to him earlier when he played him. Yeah, because he wasn't cool enough, Coca.
Yeah, you're up there. I consider you like the three top dogs in the team. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright.
Awesome victory.
Good game, buddy.
Back again, brother. Alright. That was good. I don't really play with Kilgore, but that was a good win. He wanted to play someone else other than my Glacius. Like I played his soccer before. I think he has a pretty decent soccer for starting off. Even though it's not that great, because Hisako is a good counter to Glacius. And where's he at on the leaderboards? Oh, look, see all the points. You see, thank you. You are so welcome, Rick, for all the points I gave you. You can't say I haven't done anything for you, other than volunteer at your events. So you got Rick Fire, aka the Hotto, aka Combo Breaker TO. Sin at 4th in the leaderboards. So you have like one of the best Glacius out here. But the guy I just played, where's he at? Devil Small. I got to play him a lot too. I'm playing a lot today with Rom. This guy plays like this. I think this is all this guy does. All he does is play CAD because he has like the most win in the league so far. He has like over 1,000 wins, and doesn't care about his losses. He just plays, and that's what I like about him. He doesn't quit. He doesn't, he keep playing you despite having time. He run into you, and he got Code Cuts top 32. And you asked a question earlier. You was asking. Let me see if I can find it. Is it bad that I'm now in the top 32 on Steam? No, it's not. It's not bad. Just keep grinding. I mean, if anything, it's a star until you get your pro star, and then everyone else will hopefully will convert over to the Steam version. It plays about the same as the Windows 10 version. Was he a killer? Or was he a go tier? I don't remember. So this is how many killers there are on Steam. It's only 65 killers, and he's number 63. He mostly plays with Hisako. And as you know, in this league, when you're a killer, you play other against, you lose 50 points. So I kind of dropped quite a bit. Because I only think I won maybe 1 or 2 games against Rick this evening. That was only against his ROM. But I haven't beaten his Glacius, and I've lost to his Agonos. So I was like in a 9,000. Well, I barely broke 9,000, and I went down to 8 something. I went back up to 89.27 in the last games. So that's where I'm sitting at. I'm sitting at number 3 for now. And I'm playing because, want the new people to experience the Steam version, and hopefully people convert. They don't want to they have it already for Windows 10 for free. People have it support Xbox One. They don't want to. They don't feel they should spend $20, whatever, on the Steam version if they already have everything, you know. So I mean, I kind of see where they're coming from. I want to support the game a bit more, but also I want to encourage new players to play, and I do help out if I see someone I run into a lot frequently, and they can hear me. I kind of tell them, this is what you need to stop doing. You know, stop jumping. I'm doing this or whatever. And it's been helping. I've got a couple friend requests on Steam. I don't know, like I'm kind of still new with how Steam has friends or whatever, because I don't normally use Steam. But you know, I've added Nightwing, who's a Glacius player from Russia. You know, a lot of Russian, a lot of European players got KI on Steam. It's why I got the Steam version, support the game, and hopefully help coach people who want to learn and get better. Yeah, were you watching? I was streaming like the other week against this Jago player, and I forgot his name, but he kept doing the same thing over and over and over again. So I said, dude, I was like, stop jumping, stop doing. I'm gonna anti this or whatever, and I just kept doing it, and he just wouldn't listen. And then came another Jago player that I was running quite a bit, but he actually listened. He was actually doing changing up a few things, and I ended up picking Jago to show him a couple. That's why, let me go to stats here. So in stats we see I can have, well, this is the usage. I wonder if it shows, okay, so Jago. So I use Jago maybe like once or twice to kind of show him a few things. And I think I lost like once or one round because it's like a, well, no, like I think I lost a game because he was silver or bronze tier. Yeah, and yeah, so I picked Jago and I was showing him, well, you can do this. This is what you should be doing. And he learned, you know. So some people will drink water, you know. If you take them, if you take a horse to the lake, you can, you know, there, you know, whatever, you know, the expression is, you can't force them to drink, you know. So that's whatever. I don't understand a lot of the fundamentals with fighters, like why jumping is a bad idea. You mean they don't understand, or you don't understand? I'm pretty sure you meant like, you know, they don't understand a lot of the fundamentals. Yeah, so most fighters don't have like an air block unless it's like a Marvel game or an alpha game where there's no air blocks. So pretty much, if you're in the air, you're gonna get anti-air. You're gonna get knocked out the air, which is called the anti-air. And there's a lot of characters that have at least one anti-air. Unlike Street Fighter 5, where you can just hit jab, you know, a jab's an anti-air, and they supposedly have fixed that, and you're still characters that can use jab as anti-air, which is kind of, I thought it was pretty cool because I play with Sim. I play with Dal Zim, and that kind of helped me out. I was just like, okay, jab, and I can go for a yoga flank, you know, mix up. But anyways, yeah, jumping is not really good in most fighters, unless you have like a triple jump and you have, you know, projectile whatever, where it makes it kind of safe. But anyways, who else is streaming tonight? I know when I started, Infilament was streaming. I know you were streaming. Who else? There's a couple. I know there's a couple of new streamers too that are streaming. But yeah, like I don't look at this. I don't measure this as me being great at the game. It's just the fact that the number of players are not as big as they are on the Windows 10 and Xbox One platform. Otherwise, my rank would probably be in the 200s or whatever. If I were to play right now, if I were to go in a rank on Xbox One right now, I would probably I'll be in the 2000s or whatever. because I haven't really played rank on that platform. And I'll play a couple games, and I'll shoot up to 500. I'll shoot up the 4, the 3, the 2 something. And I have never really like played and grinded out KI as much as I have done like right now, right? And I still don't really play as much. I've been trying to be consistent in playing every day, if not, at least an hour or two. And now that I started streaming again, I've been kind of put more of an effort to play, mainly because I'm trying to build, my Twitch stream and everything. So I just became affiliated, and I'm waiting for the tax, one of the tax review to get approved, so I can go to the other tax thing, and then I get my little subscription. What's the things called? The little chips or dips or whatever they are. Little things you could, I know some people have little glasses and cups, and you can, whatever that is. So bits, there you go, bits. So as soon as I get that approved, I can have that there, which is gonna really kind of force me to stream more often. So it depends on the content people want to see. Like I said, I'm not that popular. I'm not like a top player in the scene. Like I'm known because I'm in the background. I'm in the background as far as TO, running pools or whatever. I run Evo. I have run Evo on one of the TOs for Evo, things like that. So I'm known for that. I'm in the background. As far as a player, I'm not top. I'm a family guy. I spend a lot of time, at work, family. So I don't have time to really sit for hours and hours in the game and lab things up. So I have my basic fundamentals, my basic knowledge of the game from the time I put into the game, and I use that to take me from to where I'm at. And I do okay. I do okay for the time that I do put in. So if you compare all these other players, their hours they logged in compared to my hours since KI released, I probably barely have 5, maybe 400 hours of KI over the course of the 3.5 years or whatever. And then everyone else is like, they're in like the thousands. It's ridiculous. They're in the thousands because they have their you see this, they have their everything maxed out. They have like all the characters maxed out at 50. They have their the level at 50. The only thing I have maxed out, I have my Kilgore maxed out. I have my Fulgore maxed out. Glacius, obviously. My game levels at 50. And then the other character to come close is Conra, then TJ Combo. Conra was at like at 42 or something around there when I was when he dropped, and I was using him like exclusively for a while, and then I kind of dropped him. But this is, like I said, this is I don't want people to think that this is a measure of my skills. Like I'm great, So right now I'm just kind of like I'm taking advantage of the fact that there's not many people on Steam in Steam rank. I mean, there's a lot of people playing casually, but not playing rank, So, and there's not like a lot of top tier players right here, So you have people that I do know that are really good. NIS TKI, I know that he's a great player. I haven't really seen Zero play. Like I've beat him every single time except for maybe like once. This guy's a scrub. Hados, he's really good. Scion, he's from Europe. I forget where. I don't want to say he's from Russia. I know he streams a lot too. He got a good following. He streams Street Fighter 5. He plays Street Fighter 5 and I think Tekken 7, a couple other fighters. Now he's pretty decent at those games. Gutter, I've beat him consistently. Everyone knows who LCD is. So he's good. Snake, I've beaten him. He has a really good agonist. I've beaten his when I first started playing, and I was trying to get my promotion rank. He beat me on my promotion rank, and I dropped 300 points. He was a killer, and I was a go-tier status. But he's Agnos on point. Face Ace has a pretty decent Hisako. Yorsh, I know him from the Xbox Live. He has a really strong Hisako. He's really good, so I think he spends more time on the Xbox One version. Shakal Monster, I've run into him a lot when he was in Go tier, and I still have a lot of trouble against his GG combo. And every time what gets me is that second breath. And the second breath, I'm always like, it's always been close. And the mix-ups. Keats. Okay, Keats, this is not the real Keats. You got you got denied killer twice on stream. Damn, that must have hurt. I think I seen it the first time. I think it's the first time I seen it, and then you lost like 300 points. I was like, damn. It was like, but Dutter's just, his wolf is not that great. I mean, it's like maybe I said it because I know the matchup, and he keeps doing the same thing. So I punish his run in. I know what to punish that matchup, so I know what he's gonna break, what doesn't break. He started to get a habit of going for counter breakers, and I don't fall for it. So I wait for him to attempt a counter break, and then I punish. I usually go for like a simple combo where I go for a knockdown and hail. So he has been any trouble for me. But Keats, this guy named Keats is not the real Keats. It's not Adam Hart. It's some other guy that used his name, or maybe it could be a troll account. I don't know. But his Shin Hisako is really good. Charlie Boy, everyone knows Charlie Boy. He plays a lot of female characters. He was first one known for his Orchid. Then he picked up Maya, and he has a Arya, and he has a Kim Moon. So pretty much pretty much most of the female cast. But I haven't seen him play with Mira at all. But yeah, Charlie Boy is up there. Lefantis is another player that plays a lot. So I pretty much got his Cinder downloaded. Devil's Mug, I think he's fairly new. Easy mode, easy. Moldy Buds, he's from the Xbox Live community as well. I think his main was Saberwolf. Saberwolf main. Dutter managed to get into my head when I could get the life lead and hang out to it to be Chang. Okay, yeah. JJ loves games. The same thing. Spinal, Dirty Bong Water. This guy, Maddie from California. He's also he's like an affiliate for Ultimate Swords, so he's hooking people up with codes and stuff for KI. He has a pretty decent Jago. We go back and forth with this matchup. Who else? I don't know this person. I think it's a female. I think it's like a new person. Hippie. That's a pretty decent Conrad. I think I figured this out. I figured his Conrad out. Not like Conrad itself, but I've been able to beat him more consistently lately. Kokus and this guy, total, he's like top tier. He's like the best Shadow Jake in the world. The last 10-0. 11 league wins, 0 losses. That guy's going places. And he's in top 32. Jate from the KI, from the Xbox Live community. We got talked about earlier. Nightwing. He just started playing a couple weeks ago, and he's picked up a lot so much, and he's the killer now. So recently he's been able to now get to hang with me in the Glacius mirror. He's beat me like once or twice lately too, and I've been talking, so he added me on the Steam friends. Everyone else, this is a new player. Everyone else, this guy, KI for life. Everyone knows from the Netherlands, big strong supporter of the KI community. streams KI. I played him, actually ran to him on Steam the other day, and I beat him. And then I went on the stream. It's like, yo, what happened? He used to body me. He used to body me with Hisako. I used to hate playing him. At the first KI World Cup, we were playing. I think it was the third qualifier, and I ran to him in the second or third round. Auto counter. He went straight to Hisako. He beat me. I was like so salty. Because I was more unfamiliar with the matchup back then. So it's like, dude, you have to counter me. He said, hey man, it's a tournament, you gotta go for the win. Which, I did not disagree with him at all. But anyways, I'm just, running my mouth now, and I'm pretty sure I'm not entertaining anyone here. I gotta hit the gym, get rid of this fat, and hopefully you enjoyed watching me get my ass kicked and watching me kick some ass for the new player, so like I said, I'm not like a top player or anything, but I love KI, so like I said, I play in this game. I think my favorite is probably KI2. And for those of you that don't know, I entered a retro tournament the other day, which I've won. Oh, it's entertaining. Let me show you this trophy. Have you seen the trophy that I won? Yo, this thing's ridiculous. Like, you can see it standing here. I'm not even picking up. This is how tall it is. So I'm not a tall person, so it comes up to about, like above my waist. So that's the top part, right? And it's like 2 layer. Look, I have to hold it back so you can see it. Cool view. Yo, check this out. See that? Yeah, it's sick, huh? And then the bottom part. Retropalooza. Okay, I go. So it's pretty sick for a retro tournament. I know, right? So it's like I saw like months ago someone posted on Facebook because it's KI related, and I was tagged, and I looked it up. It's like, oh, it's in Arlington. So from the minute I saw the trophy, there was like one from Madden, was like a little football. For the classic one, there was like another like little trophy. Then I saw KI for KI2, this huge. That trophy, I was like, yo, that's ridiculous for a trophy. It's like, you know what? I want that trophy. It's like, I want that Cat 2 trophy. If they actually held a Cat 2 at KI World Cup this year, I would have won that. But they canceled it because there wasn't that many people that signed up for it. And I was I was thrashing everyone, for the most part, thrashing everyone in KI 2, the arcade over the KI World Cup. But this was on the 64. I wanted to get a 64. I wanted to get the game so I can practice. I don't play on pad. What I was gonna do, I was gonna get a third-party pad from mom and pop store that sold third-party controllers. And I was gonna modify it. I was gonna use the PCB, use an older SE stick that I have, and I was gonna use that base, and I was gonna use that as a stick, make a stick out of it. So I can have like an actual arcade stick for the 64 to use. But that didn't happen. I never get a chance to practice or anything. So I went there cold turkey. I was actually an hour late, and I tried messaging them on the page. Hey, it's like, are you still doing the tournament? It's like, I'm running late, blah, blah, whatever. So when I got there, I was like, hey, so I'm here for the tournament. You got started. He's like, yeah, I started. We're not taking any more answers. Like, I was like, are you kidding me? It's like, I posted on the website. So which website? It's like on the Facebook. So well, we don't control that, so we don't manage that. So are you kidding me? It's like I even like this and that whatever, and I drove all this way outside from out of town, blah blah whatever. So but they was like so cool that they was able to add me because it is. I think they only had like there was only 2 games in anyway, so I was able to get added to the bracket. Last minute, and there was more people entered the KI Gold tournament over any of the other retro games. They had Smash, they had Street Fighter 5, they had Injustice 2, so they had some of the latest games. They had NPCI, but KI had the most entrants. The retro games for the 64, KI Gold had the most entrants for all those games. Out of all those games, they had like I think actually 16 people entered, and I ended up making to the winners finals. I lost 2-1 because it wasn't that comfortable, with the pad and everything. So I bodied the guy in losers final, make it back to grand final, play the same guy I played, and I was using Glacius in the losers final. So what I wanted to do was my strategy was okay. Well, he seeded my TJ combo. I'm gonna use Glacius and kind of like throw him off a bit. And it was kind of close, but he was up. It was 2-0 match point. He had to win the match point, whatever. So I went to character select. I picked my TJ combo, and he had who he had? Forgot he had. He had Jago. I don't remember who he had. I remember that I was like on top of him, So I switched TJ combo. And I went to work, so okay, so it's 2-1, and then 2-2, and then like last game, like I reset, I was like on it. Was like I was a mix up, really wanted to get like an ultra, and if I didn't, so after I reset the bracket, I took a quick break. I said, I'm gonna take a quick break. I need some water. Put the 64 pad down. And I was kind of like, okay, cool. I need to like calm down. I was really hyped. I was like, excited. And you could tell that he was kind of like flustered because he was about to win the tournament. He was up 2 games, 2-0, and he got reversed 3-0. So I got some water, came back. I was like, cool. Put my phone down, this down, and then boom, 3-0. I was like, rush his ass. I rushed his ass down. It was like really quick. It took like, I don't know, less than 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes. I don't know, but it didn't take that long just to win the tournament. After that, when I reset the bracket, it's like quick 3-0. Shook hand, and it's like you can see like he was kind of like he wasn't salty, but was kind of upset, because he was about to win the whole tournament, and he got 6-0'd, So, and I was like, hey, I pretty much got comfortable with the controller. I got comfortable, kind of everything. My muscle memory kind of came back as far as the combos, everything, and I won. So, and there you have it. That trophy. I didn't say I had trouble putting it in my trunk because the size card that I have, but I was able to take it home, and it's pretty awesome. The only downside is like there's no money prize, but that's cool. Yo, have you seen TJ combo for KI2? You have KI2 for Xbox One, right? For the that came with the KI. Because if you have it, we can play sometime, and I'll show you what he can do. He has like his move where he switches sides. It's not a roll, but it's kind of like switches sides, and you have to like be really quick to block. And you can kind of like jab, and it's like a semi-roll type of switch type of move, and you can get like overhead and open them up, and you can go. It's pretty nasty. It's really dirty. It is really dirty, and it's really hard to defend against. So I used that to my advantage because I knew he didn't know much of the matchup, So I was doing that, and he was like, "Okay, cool." Like, got really. I think he got like flustered at that point because he was kept jumping, and I kept, you know, anti-air kept beating his as anti-air to air, and you know, just kept knocking him down. No, he was using Orchid. Okay, he was using Orchid. So I was able to lock her down, and that was it. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed me rambling on about, you know, an old game that I won. You know, old man's game as they call it. Just like ST and First Strike's not considered like old man's game. But you know, I love, you know, these older games more than some of the new ones. But anyways, let me go and change over, hit the gym, and I do want to send you off on a good note. See if I got something for you guys. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. Hold on just a second here. Gonna pause. No! Not that. Okay, so I'm gonna add this real quick. I know you like that. I'm trying to get a second one made. I'm trying to get a second one made with like the with Thompson in there, because he's considered one of the gods of KI per se. And it is hanging on me right now, so hopefully nothing crashes. Everything's still good. Everything's good on the stream. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. Web page. I'll send you guys out.
Yeah, it's too quiet in here.
Listening to the new single from Carl. This is Carl Papa coming at you from the Hot Power 96.9 Box the Jam.
Beat.
Yo, this is jam right here.
Gingerbread boy, 'cause he's pretend bread boy. Little cookie man never waved to me, so he got knocked out because I flow. Little chicken jar jar dude, dinner. Man, I just flow. Shoe shine. And no one wanted your stinking tiara, 'cause no one wanted your sticky chair. And while
What I'm gonna do is I got a lot of footage, and what I'm doing, I'm gonna have like an archive of cat footage with the song in the background. I really love this track right here.
I threw a brick in the air. That shouldn't matter, 'cause a brick is just a brick. Dark days, darker nights. Found my way down the hall without a light because I flow. No chicken jar jar dude, dinner. This whole thing where random dead people try to kill me's gotta go. They keep walking my way. If they're talking, can't tell what they say. They keep falling over stuff in their way. Dead dudes walk.
I think for that part there with like falling and stuff, I'll try to find some matches maybe where
now all the walkers sing.
maybe like the Aria stage where they fall out the window or something. I don't know. I'll think of something.
Cell block wisdom, French braid tabletop. If you mess with Carl Papa, I'm Coming at you like 1, 2 walkers in the back of the club. I'm guessing it's a club where everyone dies if they try to dance to the music that doesn't play. Cause we don't got no electricity. What we got is bones, bones, bones. Childhood bones, 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 bones. If you try to step to me, hit you in the femur with another femur that is laying on the ground.
I had another like outro video or an outro track that I did play, which is like heavy riffs, a lot of heavy riffs. I don't know if I want to open with that or close with that. I got something for you. Hold on just a second. Yeah, this is pretty much done. This is pretty much done. Yo, check this out. Check this out. This is not what I wanted to show you, but this is by Leo Moraccioni. He does a lot of metal covers for a lot of songs. But this is Africa by Toto that he covered. So if you get a chance, yo, check this out. But I want to skip to the end. I can skip towards the end. No, that's not it. At the end, they have like another like an outro track, and in the comments, like everyone's trying to like get the single, whatever. But I have Audacity, so what I was able to do was I was able to download the video. I extracted the MP3, and I was able to cut the outro out. So I have as a I'm still trying to get as a ringtone, but I have it available as a single as a flat file on my computer. Right here. Check this out here. Check this out, and then
Hi guys,
I'm gonna let everyone
thanks
go.
for checking out my video. I just want to say.
And I used to play just the track at the end when I finished streaming. And this is what it comes from. Hopefully when I archive this, I don't get flagged by that damn, music copyright bull crap. That would suck. But they haven't in the past, so I think it should be good. Yo, my hair is actually getting kind of long to where I can start doing that. Like my fro is getting, is getting there. It's not there yet though.
Yeah.
Alright, and with that, I end the stream. Thank you very much. Until next time, you can catch the archive if you missed the earlier parts of the stream. And I'll have it uploaded to YouTube as well. Alright, fellas, I am off to get these gains.